Tesla Model S Plaid delivery event, June 3rd at our California factory. Fastest production car ever, 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. Tesla news for the third week of May. Let's talk financials. I'm Brian. Welcome to my Tesla weekend. Tesla finished the week at $580, 0.88 centismackaroos. That's a measurement. The Dow Jones finished down 0.5%. The Nasdaq was up 0.7%, and the S&P 500 was down 0.3%. You know, not a big week for movement, but at least in terms of these three indices, Tesla did outperform. I still see an awful lot of upside. Wedbush sees Tesla at $1,000 despite short-term downturn. Green tidal wave incoming. Yeah, Wedbush has been bullish on Tesla for a while. The fundamentals haven't changed. There's, stocks go up, stocks go down. But if the company's solid, it will eventually go up. And that's kind of, how we do it in investing. Because I don't give investing advice. But really what I don't give is gambling advice. If you're here to gamble, I don't recommend you do so with Tesla or really any stock. New Street Research sees Tesla generating 40% cash returns in 2023. Now, Pierre Ferragu is a top analyst. He's got a solid track record, and he believes that as early as in 2023, Tesla can get 40 cents back on their investments. As in, you spend $100 to build your factory. That year alone, you're getting 40 cents back and 40 cents each year. This would, turn Tesla into a cash printing machine, much the way Apple is now. Bitcoin is down 20% since Elon Musk started S-posting, and you wonder why some people are mad? To clarify speculation, Tesla has not sold any Bitcoin. No, Bitcoin is down 20% because China has essentially banned it, and that's a country with a lot of people, a lot of investors, and a lot of computing power. Sorry, Bitcoin, but, yeah, they don't care for it. Dr. Jeff Ross at Vailshire Capital has completely liquidated the Tesla position within his hedge fund and used the proceeds to buy Bitcoin. He did that on the 13th. Here's some advice to traders and would-be traders. Don't trade on emotion. So let's see how Bitcoin has done since the 13th. So he bought into it May 13th and has lost 30% of his money. I gotta say, man, fantastic job, Dr. Jeff. Dumb. On the flip side, Ark Invest is buying back in, as they do when there are swings. When it got to the top, they sold some. This they perceive to be the bottom, and Cathie Wood is very clever. They're buying back in. 1-to-1 scale model rocket enthusiast Elon Musk has tweeted, "Giga Berlin suppliers, please accelerate." Aiming for extreme precision with next-gen Model Y microns, not millimeters. Well, new factories, at least in Tesla's case, have proven that they can do things with greater efficiency and quality control. So this does not seem like an unreasonable request, apart from the whole please accelerate bit, which, quite literally, time will tell. Tesla CEO Elon Musk arrives in Germany for a technical visit to Giga Berlin. Yeah, he went out, he checked the place out in person, he met with some folks. There's some videos on YouTube you can spot. It's kind of interesting. Tesla Giga Berlin's final assembly line takes shape after new approval. Well, here's the thing, guys. We've been hearing for ages that the bureaucracy in Berlin is going to kill the deal, but time after time, it doesn't seem to happen. Brandenburg local government gave the automaker preliminary approval to begin installing machines and aggregates among other things, for the assembly of interior fittings, cockpit, merging of chassis, engine in the final assembly. This is just one more predicted step toward completion, and considering how long the walls have been closed off, it's looking fantastic. And you're going to see a nice jump this week. The roof is finally on over the casting pit. The factory is real close to done. 100% of the Mars catalog asked, will Austin start by producing 2170 Model Y or jump straight to the larger 4680 cylindrical cells? Saw some huge front castings in Austin on YouTube. To which Elon the Muskrat said, 4,680, yeah, it's going to be the bigger ones. During Elon Musk's recent visit to Germany, he popped over to the greatest of the Britons, which has spurred some rumors that there could be a factory in the works. Who knows? I'm not sure that the whole Brexit situation is sufficiently settled, but I don't know enough about that, and I really don't know how many people do. We'll see what happens. And here is, of course, as you can see, Elon at Giga Berlin. That guy might be security. I don't know. Autographs. So Elon was, as I said, at Giga Berlin. But what a great opportunity to remind you guys to help me out on Patreon. If you don't mind, at least check it out. $1 a month is all it takes to support me, get bonus content, early access, and all that great stuff. It's a struggle. And when I don't mention it, it doesn't happen. So I apologize for that. And if you don't like that, you can at least subscribe. That would be super cool. So thank you. Tesla Giga Texas completes first GigaPress Model Y front castings update. Now this is interesting. In the schematic we saw on Battery Day, the front end is cut out. Here we see a flat panel. Maybe the flat panel will remain. That would be, I don't know, maybe not a bad thing. Parts of it have got to be cut out. I assume this tab here is from the casting and not something that will remain. But it's great. It was spotted by the awesome dudes. Randy got a good shot of it from Terrafactory, Texas, and so did Jeff Roberts, and then eventually Joe Tetmeyer, and really all of the dudes. Tesla's secret battery project in Texas is surprisingly covert. Yes, Texas had that horrible winter storm that knocked power out and literally killed people. It was tragic in ways I struggle to describe. But here's the thing. A lot of the Tesla analysts are not giving any consideration to this Gambit Energy source and the 100 megawatt energy storage facility they're building 40 miles south of Houston. This is a big deal. It could not only serve to balance the grid, but save money for consumers and make money in big ways for Tesla. It's a proof of concept, and it's a concept that's already been proven, so I think we're going to see more of these, and I think it's going to become yet another money-printing venture for Tesla. Tesla opens Giga Shanghai Experience Store to showcase what goes into making a Tesla. Now, if you've never been to an experience-type store, let's see. In Amsterdam, there's a Heineken Experience Museum. I don't know what they call it exactly, but it's the old brewery location. It's not the actual factory, but you get to see how it's all done. It's neat, it's interactive. And if you look at this cutout of the car, you get some pretty fascinating insight into how the gosh darn thing is smacked together. Kelvin Yang tweeted out this cool picture. City planning model reveals land reserved for Giga Shanghai. So here is the current factory. This is the land that we believe is also the factory. This area looks like it has been used for staging for Tesla, but it is not entirely clear. So yeah, this would all be interesting. There's been rumors that the project is on hold. It doesn't appear to be the case, but kind of doesn't matter. This is currently where the Model 3 is produced and the Model Y is produced, and that's already pretty fantastic. Tesla Model S Plaid delivery event, June 3rd at our California factory. Fastest production car ever, 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. And you know what would be cool? What would be cool is if I could cover that event. All I need is an invitation, which I don't have. So if you know someone who's got a spare invite they ain't gonna use or don't need, I don't know, man, get in touch. I would absolutely love to cover that event. I don't see it as a very real possibility, but if it can happen, I would absolutely be there. The 1000 Watts tweeted, during testing on Friday, Tesla scored a minute 29 lap of Laguna Seca. This marks the first time an EV has lapped the track in less than a minute 30 and may even put this version of the Model S in the top 10 quickest production vehicles to ever lap the racetrack. Correction, this could be in the top 5 production vehicles. 5 of the vehicles in this list are not production or street legal, meaning half of the cars faster than this one were not even street legal. This a fast car. Vermont will use Tesla Autobidder software and Powerwalls to help balance the grid. Vermont-based electric utility Green Mountain Power, GIMP, announced a new program to use Tesla Autobidder software and Powerwalls in order to replace fossil fuel-powered peaker plants to balance the grid. This is essentially what the giant plant in southern Australia did, the Hornsdale Reserve, and it's working to decentralize it by putting the power into the Powerwalls rather than megapacks. It's great. The company runs several programs using Powerwalls, and it reports that it saved ratepayers $3 million in Vermont last year. So what did I miss or misunderstand? Leave me all your brilliant wisdom in the comments below, and stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots with at least a couple corrections or better thoughts, maybe? We'll see.